All right, ready. I'm getting ready to take off for the day. Here in Virginia, we've got a good bit of snow for us this time of year. We've had 2 snowstorms kind of back to back. We got a few inches the first time, and then this past Friday we got another few inches, and it's been frigid cold. But anyway, it's a nice sunny day out here. I want to make a quick video on some of the upgrades I've done to the 4runner and getting ready to do to my cross trek. I made a video not too long ago about the rust issues that 4runners, or really any vehicle that puts a tire up underneath of it, has if they have a body off frame design. The tire will hold that moisture up underneath the vehicle up against the frame, and ultimately the wheel, if it's metal, and the body, the frame around it, will rust as well. And that was the case on my 4runner. So I took the spare tire off. I've actually do it every other oil change, and I get in there and wire brush, scrape any loose rust, and then I reseal it. And I just got tired of doing that, so I went with a different option. So I'm gonna flip it around here. This is my pack mule, my workhorse 4runner. This is a 2011 4runner, in great shape. But she is my workhorse, so really no frills. It has the OEM rims, which I have basically rattle can, flat black. Anytime they get a little scratch or something on them, I just spray paint them. But I do have KO2s on them. These are, I can see on the number here. I'm looking 275 70 17s. So these are 275 70 17s. So I've done a few things to it. Put a different roof rack on it. It's more like the pro style. I put running boards and mud flaps on it. And most recently, I have relocated the spare tire to the back of the vehicle. Actually, this is not the original spare, obviously. I got rid of it, and I went with a full-size spare tire. I bought an OEM rim off of eBay, and I spray painted it to match the ones on the side, and got a new KO2. Now, I looked at different options for spare tire carriers, and they do have full bumpers, which I did not want to do. So I went with a tire carrier style. But I wanted something that was going to be very sturdy and wouldn't rattle. And there's a company called Rigid Armor, as you can see right there. They make one. You can find them on eBay. They make them for a lot of different vehicles, and they make them to order based on your vehicle and the body line. So this is made specifically for a 4runner. So what this does is you have a pen. Let's see if I can go around here. You pull the pin. It does have a ball on the end of it, so you don't have to have a cotter pin like that. It has a ball that's spring loaded. You pull the pin out. It does have a nice little wire there to keep it from losing it. Once you pull the pin, you come over here and you have this arm you lift up, and it will unlock this U clamp that is adjustable, and then the tire will fold down. I'm not going to do it because I can't do it one-handed. It's not assisted, so you have to lower the tire or else it will fly down and could potentially damage the apparatus. So depending on how big your tire is and how heavy it is, it can be a two-handed job. You lower it down, and then you can lift your hatch. Now, here is one issue. They do give you this nifty tow hitch extension, so you can put your ball on there for your trailer. But if you have the ball on there, and depending on the size of your tire, what I found is with the ball on there, I cannot lift the hatch with the ball. The tire touches the ball before it can get completely down. So I have to take the hitch off of it to be able to get it fully down. Not a huge deal, but it is a little annoying. But this thing is overbuilt. It is. You can see where it's all welded together and then painted and then sent out. It does have a really cool little option. As you can see, this thing does not rattle at all. what they have is they've been, you can't see it because the toe hitch is in the way, but there is a anti-rattle sleeve that goes in. It has a bolt on it. They use an extension for 9/16, and you torque it down until you get all the rattle out of the tire carrier. So that when you're not, a lot of lesser tire carriers just bolt in, and what you'll see is going down the road, this thing will just sit and just rattle back and forth and bounce back and forth. This does not. Now, another little pet peeve of mine is this is $650. Some people that might be a lot of money, but to me, with all my toys, it does add up. Well, for an extra $50 and $10 shipping, they will give you the they will sell you the relocation kit for the license plate, which obviously you need because your license plate has to be displayed. So you end up spending about $700 or $710 for the total package. But for me, it's well worth it. I've been super happy with it. It does not move at all when I'm driving. It's just nice knowing that the underside of my vehicle is not going to continue to rust. And if I do need to get to my spare, it is right here, ready to go. Now, a couple things that I still need to do. I do have a locking pin for the hitch, so someone couldn't just come up, take the cotter pin out, and take the whole thing with them. Now, it is very heavy. They would have to have a couple people to be able to pick that thing up and pull it off, but it is possible. I did put underneath, you gotta take this bolt off to get the license plate off, but underneath I did put a locking lug nut on there so they couldn't steal my spare tire. But to get any of this off, it would take a while. They're not gonna do it super quick, so not too worried about it, just I'm a little paranoid. But anyway, again, as the Rigid Armor spare tire carrier, they make them for a bunch of different vehicles. I'm actually going to get one for my Tacoma because I have, that's a new Tacoma, but it will eventually start to rust under there, and I want to get the spare tire out from underneath of it and get a full size to match. And I actually did order one for my Crosstrek. So, so you can see up in the garage, I already have bought a OEM rim and a KO2 to match the KO2s that are on my Crosstrek. So I'm just waiting for the tire carrier to come in, and I will put that on my Crosstrek, and I'll do a video on that. And one last thing, yesterday, I don't know if you can see it in the light here, but I did do these vinyl overlays onto my rear windows. They are very subtle, but very cool. Super easy to install, high quality, very thick vinyl. No issues whatsoever putting them on, but it adds that little bit of personality and detail to that rear window. So again, that is my 2011 workhorse 4runner. So again, thanks for watching, and like I said, when I get my one in for the Crosstrek, I will do a video on that as well. Thanks for watching.